Look around you. Look back through the pages of time. What do you see? We build civilizations of breathtaking beauty. We write music that can make the soul weep. We reach for the stars themselves. And yet, the same shadows follow us wherever we go. History is a long, repeating story of war, of one group trying to dominate another. Empires rise on the promise of peace and justice, only to crumble under the weight of their own corruption. We read about heroes. We read about villains, but so often the line between them seems to blur. It is a pattern, an echo that reverberates through every generation, a persistent drumbeat of conflict and sorrow. This same pattern exists not just in the grand scale of history but inside each of us. Think about your own life. You make a promise to yourself, to be more patient, to be more kind, to finally break a bad habit. For a while you succeed, you feel the satisfaction of doing the right thing. But then, in a moment of weakness, stress or anger, you find yourself right back where you started. We hurt the people we love the most. We know what is right, yet we struggle. It is a private battle fought in the quiet chambers of the heart. We have a deep, innate sense of justice. We dream of a better world. We cry out against the evils we see on the news, the suffering of the innocent, the greed that destroys communities. But the very same potential for darkness that we condemn in others, we can find lurking within our own thoughts and motivations. We imagine perfection, yet seem incapable of achieving it on our own. Why does this cycle repeat? We have more knowledge, more technology, more resources than ever before, and still hatred, division, and personal failure remain. Perhaps the problem is not only outside us. The Christian story offers a diagnosis for this condition. It is a bold, and for many, a difficult one. It is called sin. This is not just about a list of rules we have broken, it is about a fundamental brokenness at the core of our being. The idea of original sin suggests humanity is not born neutral but with a bent toward self-interest and rebellion against our Creator. It is like a flaw in the code, a crack in the foundation that affects everything built upon it. This teaching says that our problem is not just what we do but who we are in our natural state. This diagnosis helps make sense of the relentless patterns we see. If we are inherently flawed, utopias fail. It explains why laws, however well crafted, can never fully contain human cruelty and selfishness. The problem is not the system, it is the people running the system. Until the human heart is changed, we will keep recreating the same problems, in new forms and with new technology. The scenery changes but the story remains the same. This view sheds light on our inner struggles, that feeling of knowing the good you want to do but doing the opposite. The Apostle Paul wrote about this conflict, a war within himself. Christianity says this inner turmoil is a symptom of our fallen nature. This is not a message of condemnation but realism. We were created for goodness and connection, but sin has alienated us. It confronts the darkness directly, calling it what it is.